What's good, peeps? How's everyone doing? Hopefully all doing very, very well. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel. Don't forget as well to like and share the vids. All right, let's do a quick catch-up video because we've not covered a lot of the stories in the last week or so, so there should be quite a lot to go through. Before we do that, though, let's talk about the light heavyweight fight that was made a couple of days ago. Joshua Buatsi will take on Craig Richards, May 21st. Venue not announced yet. Surely it goes to the O2, no? I mean, the O2, Copper Box, Alexander Palace. There's a few different venues, but I think it deserves to go to the O2. And I think if they can put on a decent undercard, I think it could do good numbers at the O2 as well. It probably won't sell out, right? But I think it will do good numbers because it is a good scrap. The light heavyweight division over here, I think, is the most competitive division over here. Probably the deepest in terms of talent as well. I know a lot of you might say, no, 1 second, heavyweights. And yeah, heavyweights is really, really good, but there's a clear number one in the heavyweight division. Obviously, Tyson Fury. There isn't a clear number one in the light heavyweight division. I think if you ask 20 people, I think you could get 4 different names, 4, maybe even 5. You get Joshua Buatsi, you're definitely going to get Callum Johnson, you're going to get Anthony Yarde, Dan Aziz is there as well. Some will say Craig Richards. So there are a few different 175-pound names. And the only way we can find out who is the best is for them to fight. May 21st, they do fight. Craig Richards will look to cause somewhat of an upset, I think, by beating Joshua Buatsi and get another world title shot. Joshua Buatsi will think that he's above this. He will think, and the reason I know he's above this is because I did the face-off yesterday for the two, and it got a bit heated between them. It really did. I didn't know that there was any, not beef, but they've always been very respectful of each other when I've seen them at events. But it was almost a case of this one's been brewing beneath the surface for a while. Obviously, both of them from South London. They definitely would have sparred each other. They've been in and around camps. I think it's going to be an absolutely fantastic fight. I think, I'd go as far as saying I think this is a 50-50 scrap. I really do. I know some of you will say Joshua Buatsi, and I get that. I'm a big Joshua Buatsi fan as well. But I think Craig Richards is very, very underrated. And I think the thing with Craig Richards was belief. I think he's got that now from the Bivol performance. I think he's got it. He starts slow, does Craig, but once he goes through the gears, starts to use those really long levers, really sit down on his punches, he's not easy. He's a bit of a puzzle to work out, trust me. So I'm really looking forward to it. Again, what you would hope is that eventually it gets to a case where we do know who the number one is, because obviously Yar's just beat Lyndon Arthur. You've got Callum Johnson over there, and fingers crossed he can get it on with Dan Aziz. You got Smith in the equation as well. You hope there's some sort of quarterfinals and semi-finals things going on, and eventually we do meet at the top. Probably won't happen, and that's probably a scenario that would never play out, but that's what we want. What really is going to happen is probably Buatsi, Craig Richards winning fights for a world title, and Yarde. I know Tunde is trying to push for Yarde to get a fight as well against, I don't know, whoever in that division. It's going to be difficult now, but I mean, you know, the good thing is for everyone in that division is there's now a money man in the division. Whether or not people get their Canelo fight, it's another thing, but there is now a money man. And if you're a Brit and you're seeing that Canelo's there and you know Canelo wants to fight in the UK, that should give you a bit more oomph to think, okay, I want to be that fight. I want to be the fight that Canelo has in the UK. I want that. You never know. All right, what is out there? Let's have a look and see what story's out there. Cambosos to Ryan Garcia. You've done nothing in the sport except create big social media presence. Kind of agree with that, if I'm honest with you. It's a bit disrespectful from me. I mean, you know, but it's true, isn't it? I mean, yes, I can't keep talking about that Luke Campbell performance. I can't, because that was 13 months ago or something like that. So he's not done much. Balang, I have the necessary tools to become the next Miguel Cotto or Tito Trinidad. No, you do not. No, you do not. Balanga's not that guy, you know. He's not that guy. And there's no shame in not being that guy. If you are that guy, you are an elite level boxer. It's no shame in not being an elite level boxer. Balang is a good fighter. He just won't be a great fighter. And the fighters he just mentioned are great fighters. I've watched Balang now. twice. Steve Rolls, no disrespect, what's Steve Rolls, 38, 39? I mean, Golovkin blasted him out in a couple of rounds, didn't he? 4 or 5 rounds. I mean, Steve Rolls wasn't there to go all the way with. Steve Rolls was there for you to beat up on and get a win and get your knockout streak back. He's stepped up now. Like, it's weird because he had this record, didn't he, of knocking everyone out in the first round. They stepped him up just a little bit. Man's going to points. He ain't that guy. Good fighter, but he ain't that guy. Zac Parker. Andrade's on his last legs. Trust me, I'll be the first to stop him. This is a very interesting scrap, this one. Like, they're doing this fight at Pride Park. Like, I know Zac Parker, obviously, I understand the Derby connection. Has he got that much of a fan base? I can't lie, I'm a bit shocked. What I don't like as well, I think this is on the same day, could be wrong here, but I think this is on the same day as Buatsi, Craig Richards. I hate when promoters do that, but it is what it is, man. All fair in love and war. But yeah, I'm shocked that they've gone Pride Park. Because to do a stadium, I mean, there's no point in going Pride Park if you can do 10,000 tickets. If you feel like, if you're going Pride Park, you're thinking you can do at least 25,000. Didn't know he can do that. But if he can, good luck to him, man. Look, it's going to be a good fight. Andrade, it's good that he's coming over here. He's moving up in weight. I think the fact that he's moving up in weight will actually help him because I think he's struggling. Like, you watch him and he does struggle in the last few rounds of a fight. And I think that's just because of the weight. So I think he has been kidding himself to make 160. I think he's actually going to look a lot better at 160. And I think he gets rid of Zac Parker, or at least wins on points comfortable as well. Anything else? Bit here on Michael Mickinson, and it's more about Virgil Ortiz. There's no way that Virgil Ortiz is making 147. Obviously, Virgil Ortiz was way overweight, I found that out. When did I find it out? About 10 days ago that he's way overweight, and I had to do something for DAZN. I had to redo it. It's a long explanation, but yeah, I knew there was going to be a problem with the weight. What's this? Fury, I'm going to try and come in at my heaviest weight for the Dillian Whyte fight. No, he won't. He's just saying that. He's going to come in light. Well, I say light for Fury. He's not going to come in heavy. That fight's coming, you know, April 23rd. We're less than a month away now from that fight. Jeez, I just pray to God that there's no injuries, please. Golovkin, no bad blood with Canelo. Where has he been since our second fight? Where has Canelo been? Been fighting. Or is this Canelo? Surely that's not, I've got to go into this. Surely that's not Golovkin saying, where has Canelo been? 1 second. It is. It's Golovkin saying that. Where has he been? As in, what, Golovkin's almost saying that as though Canelo's running from him. I mean, I'm a big Golovkin fan, but Canelo's been working, my man. Canelo's been working a lot. Yeah, it's not a good look from Golovkin. I'm actually doing the presentation for that fight. I'm presenting it. We're just trying to find out where. There was a lot of talk about going to Japan and doing it over there, but they're still in the COVID situation. Then there was a talk about doing it in Germany, from like a studio in Germany, which I don't mind. Now there's talk about we're going to do it in London. So we're just trying to find out where we're doing it, but I am doing it, which is good. It's a big opportunity for me, a very big opportunity. I was also told that I am, touch wood, touch every bit of wood I've got next to me, that I am flying out for Amanda Serrano, Katie Taylor. And thus, if I'm flying out for that, well then Canelo's only a week later. Why come home? Why come home? This is interesting, right? Trevor Bryan, Daniel Dubois, Don King has won the bid for that fight, $3.1 million. Even Frank Warren put in a bid of 2.5 million, which basically means this. Trevor Bryan will get 1.7 million, 55% of the split. Daniel Dubois gets 1.4. Now, I'm not against any man making their money. Make your money. I just didn't think there was that much money in this fight. Is there that much money in this fight? Trevor Bryan, Daniel Dubois. Like Trevor, this is when you know, yeah? This is when you know that right now it's a boxer's market. Trevor Bryan is getting paid $1 $1.7 million. Daniel Dubois is getting 1.4. I just find that incredible. Honestly, again, look, congratulations to both. I just find that incredible. That kind of money, I don't understand. I don't understand how that fight generates or makes any money. Like in America, Americans interested in that. Troy O'Brien versus Daniel Dubois. But anyway, good luck to both. Good luck to both. Good luck to me. Busy day today. Peace and love.